Your team is significantly better than mine.
Hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears.
Set to kick off.
For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. Fielded near the back.
Wait, the Super Bowl is in Chicago for this year?
And they will begin things at the 25.
Oh, LA, okay. I was about to say, they say for the right for somebody to come back here in 2 weeks. I was like, what? Be real disrespectful to have somebody celebrating their chip on your home field.
On play action, they'll throw.
Somebody is wide.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, San Francisco.
Niggas didn't play for 10 weeks just to get me right off my game.
They'll look to throw. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And taking it across
the
field and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays.
I'm like, who the hell is number 9?
3 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. That catch good for only a couple. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. 8th play in this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff, You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll roll him out.
Oh, I fucked up.
He can run for it, and he will.
I run committed.
5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver. That's your quarterback.
Nah, he didn't get tackled.
They'll run here with Taylor. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Oh, God.
San Francisco. Jonathan Taylor taking it in. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Yeah.
Bears nothing.
They told me about that.
The kickoff team
It's not gonna mean nothing.
they will send this one away.
Wait, niggas already even scored.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Nope. We're packing it in this season. Is that 2 X Factors? Oh, yeah.
On the ground is Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
God damn.
Down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Bears nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
With still 10 to go on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Taylor. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's complete. In the
What?
end zone, touchdown 49ers. CeeDee Lamb, 27 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
No.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh,
what?
Disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to the air, Herbert on second down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Into heavy traffic.
What?
Accepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds.
Yeah, okay.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Now Saquon Barkley. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Jefferson, 46 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. Heading up for the touchdown.
I know it's set up when I see one. Just get out of this game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that one
Would not let me get to that circle.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
Okay. All right, man.
Perfect. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Niggas want me to lose my absolute mind.
Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you start the offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll run it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Now after the play, oh man, it's Barkley who appears to be shaken up. He's down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure running. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Hammering for the goal line.
You gotta be kidding me.
Short return to the 6-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. That's caught at the 25. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards gets them closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
This is caught at the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards. On 1st down, Barkley able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 35 yards. Then the Bears get a bit closer. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it, right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Niggas a dumbass.
That they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions, oh so close as they try to finish this one off. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key.
I can only imagine what Bill's going to say.
Work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2. At the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
What?
The ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and this is picked up by the Bears. And these guys are going to take over.
Finally, bruh. Well, too little, too late.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point.
Got this nigga warping through fucking wire,
They
bro.
should be
Come on.
fine, but boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers.
So one time the juke was just a little too much.
Still comfortably in command. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Herbert off of play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it
I
into
guess.
too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 41-yard.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson.
I just threw the ball. I didn't even look. Tired of getting sacked, man.
Sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the
I don't
easy
like
part
it.
of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire
Oh! And niggas still be accurate. Yeah, this is the last game of the Bears jersey.
Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Don't worry, I would have got sacked before anything could happen.
To the air again, Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt for the two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them.
They never let me pick my defense. No one set up when I see one.
From the gun, it's
yeah. Never let me pick my defense. Yeah, see, I know. That's crazy.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now...
Never let me, the screen never came up. It was stuck on timeout and flag.
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And this isn't how they mapped out this AFC Championship game on their home turf, but it has been rough sledding.
And for the fourth,
he just hailed my player.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
What the fuck is going on?
Now Herbert following the turnover. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that.
Oh, come on.
Interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this This one will be brought
Oh,
back to the
what's his name?
22.
White. Fucking star corner is getting burnt.
At the 22-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. That one looks like he'll throw here.
What? Okay. That ain't been where I
It's the intended target. 3rd down here.
better have been what happened.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught.
Yeah, okay.
Taking the knee, some late gamesmanship here as they go for a late touchdown.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. As we sign off here, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.